Hey y'all, I'm so excited about today's episode. I'm excited about every episode, ain't I? But this one, we got lessons on love in it. I miss doing lessons on love so much. And a special pre-new moon forecast for the tribe. Join me, sit with me, let's get into it with Amina. Hey everyone, welcome to this episode of Sit With Me. I am your host, Amina Hextall, the CEO of STEAM Holistic Healing Arts, as well as a certified master life coach and intuitive spiritual therapist. Welcome to this episode. This episode is a special one because it airs on the new moon in Virgo. So if you're watching the premiere, you are watching this under the influence of the new moon. And I just want to talk real quick about this past week, because this new moon has been, it's been interesting. I would say huge shifts had already begun last month with the full moon, because August was nuts. We had 2 full moons in August? So this 9/9 portal that we just had on September 9th, that was like the culmination of that prior full moon. Meaning, if you had ignored things you were supposed to have changed, try to sweep things under the rug that you know you were supposed to have changed. 9/9 brought it to kind of a head where there was no way that you could not notice anymore. No way that you could be like, I'm gonna act like this thing or person or place or mindset that's clinging to me. There's no way that you could pretend anymore that it was fine, that it's fine. So, if you did go through 9/9 and you still was like, I'll make those changes later, or maybe something will happen and I won't have to make those choices or those changes, then this new moon may feel very emotional for you. Okay, now new moons are going to dredge up some emotions anyway, because moons in general activate your emotions, especially in those who are very feminine. So you might be feeling like lost-ish. This is if you did not complete certain transformations and changes. You might be feeling like, I don't know which way to go right now. You might be feeling like, I'm not sure of the people around me. You might feel also like you lack in spiritual support, or you don't know where to turn when it comes to your spiritual support team. So, what I wanted to do today was something that's special just for those who actually watch this show, because you have to realize this is not like a show. This is real life. I share with you my personal stories, and I give you actual intuitive therapy sessions. So I really, really appreciate those of you that don't just look at the random readings, but really take time to watch the Sit With Me process, because it is packed full of me and hopefully someone can relate to it. It's a lot more personal. So what I want to do for you guys is I'm going to pull some cards from a new deck I got, and I haven't even used it yet. In fact, in the new moon reading that aired, I believe yesterday, I didn't use this deck, but it's a Moonology deck. It's a new one that's unreleased so far. So I'm going to pull you some cards, general reading for those who are faithful and loyal watchers of Sit With Me. And I'm going to give you some advice for this new moon. Now, what you're going to get is a general reading that's going to show you where you're getting a new start. So even if you haven't done the transformations, you haven't released what you needed to release, and if you have, this reading will still help you to get a little clarity as to what new beginnings are going to be presented to you and what needs to be out of your life in order to receive. Okay? Please ignore my hair today. It's a hot mess. Let me explain that to y'all before I even get to the cards. Like, I have not been, I don't want to say taking care of myself. I have been taking care of myself. I've been working out, I wash, I'm kind of eating okay. But when it comes to sleep, I'm not getting a lot of sleep, and I will admit that. That's a little due to my children, because I have 3 younger kids. I have an older one that's 20, but the 3 younger ones are autistic and nonverbal and have ADHD. So bedtime, yeah. Even with melatonin, sometimes they can override it because of ADHD. And they have switched their schedule. So the twins are up at night. My son is up like now. So I'm like up overnight with the twins, trying to get a little bit of sleep once they crash. Then I gotta get up, and make sure everything is fine during the day for my son. So ignore my ratchet looking hair. Like, I have not groomed my locks. Look at this Afro fuzz back here. I have not groomed my locks. Like, and every time I shower, it makes the fuzz more. So I think it's Spirit's way of being like, until you're gonna handle it, you're gonna take care of this. So today I promised myself that I was going to fix my hair. So what y'all are seeing, this mop twist on top of my head, it was the best thing I could do for now to tame my wild mane. Now, all that is to say is that I want to encourage you all to make time for yourself. I feel like sometimes I'm reflecting what my tribe, what the collective is going through, and I do feel like many of you are not taking time, and I don't want to say for self-care, but for self-image. We need to really be concerned with the appearance we give, not because of other people. Your self-image is important to how you feel. When you feel like you look good, you feel good. When you feel like you look a mess, you kind of feel like a hot mess. So right now, I feel good because I was able to kind of throw my hair up there and try to make myself look cute. But, honestly, the clothing, sometimes if we are people who work a lot, if we have children, if we take care of family members, anything like that, we start to forget about our own needs. And so I want to remind you today to stop what you're doing, take a deep breath in and out. You owe yourself that much to stop and breathe. And then think of something you could do to start to boost your self-image. Maybe buy a new outfit. Pick out an outfit out of your wardrobe you haven't worn ever. Maybe you thought you didn't have the body for it, or you didn't have anywhere to go. Fix your hair up, do your nails, if you're a man, go get that haircut, shape up, you know what I'm saying? Buy those new kicks you've been thinking about. Put on that fly shirt you ain't been wearing because you like, for who? For you. Today, work on boosting your self-image in a way that makes you feel good. Yeah. That's my advice. So with all that rambling out the way, let's get to the general special pre-new moon reading. As I said, I'm going to give you a general read using a new deck of cards. I'm so excited. I haven't used these yet with anyone, not even with myself. So I'm going to pull some cards for the collective. So that means this is a pre-new moon reading for anyone who is watching this episode. Whether you're watching it the day of the new moon, after the new moon, next year in 2024, it doesn't matter. When you see it, these are some new beginnings that are coming in for you. Okay? This read is going to show you where you're getting a new start on your path. Then I'm going to pull some advice cards from my homemade oracle deck. This is probably my first deck I ever made. So there's no artwork, it's just words on it. Shout out to S.I.T. I believe I was watching you when I saw the written word cards. And I was like, oh, are we making cards? Oh, I could do that. So thank you for that inspiration, because that's what inspired me to make that deck. And then I continue to just make more and more decks that I eventually plan to publish one day. Anyway, let's see. I'm going to ask you, though, to think of a number from 1 to 4, and I will be pulling some advice from this deck here. But first, let's get a general vibe for the tribe. What new beginnings are coming in with this new moon that you should be aware of? I'm going to pull 4 cards. Well, we have love coming in with the day moon. So there is an opportunity for new love to come in with this new moon. For those of you that are in relationships already, you're going to get a renewal where it's going to just feel like the love has supercharged, super boosted, and increased. And if you're someone that's been looking for love, it's coming in. So keep the faith. What other new beginnings we got to look forward to? That was a great start. Higher power, moon goddess. So you may find that tapping into your intuition, tapping into your chakras, connecting to the divine is all going to be very, very good for you at this time. Connecting to God will allow you to connect to the God within, which will activate your inner knowing, your inner compass. So expect increased intuition and an increased connection to the forces that be, the light forces that be. And perhaps you didn't feel it. Maybe you've been feeling not so powerful lately or not so supported by the universe. Well, that's about to change. What else we got coming in? Support. What did I just say? Moon circles. So yeah, not only is that a new beginning coming for you when it comes to a connection to the light forces that be, that's your spirit guides, that's God, that's your ancestors, angels, deities, ascended masters, whatever you are connected to or connect to, but you're also going to get a new start when it comes to a community, a physical team of people that support you, that love what you do, and are going to have your back no matter what. So maybe you haven't felt that before. Well, it's coming in. And the last thing, blood moon courage. So you're releasing fear with this new moon and getting a new start on a path that's going to require you to trust. What does trust require? Courage and faith that you will be taken care of. You are being supported. You are connected to a higher power, and you are loved. So you're getting a boost in courage and releasing elements of fear. At the bottom of the deck, you have Void Moon. Do nothing. When I see do nothing, it makes me think you are in a space right now where you've done a lot. And so the universe is like, fall back for a minute. We got this. So all these new beginnings that are coming in, they're coming in already. There's nothing you have to do. There's really nothing you have to do. Okay? So don't think, oh, I need to work harder at love to get that to come in. I need to work harder at being empowered. I need to work harder at connecting to source. No. You've been doing the work. All you have to do is continue to take care of yourself, which means meditate, get some kind of physical movement in, affirm, and just stay in an energy of gratitude because you already know that you got these amazing blessings coming in. Now I want you to think of a number 1, 2, 3, or 4, and I'm going to pull you a card of advice. This new moon in Virgo is very interesting to me because it's really about knowing your worth. It's really, really about knowing your value. And if you feel that people don't see it or you feel you're not living up to it, this is your opportunity to change that, to shift that energy. Look, I split the deck and they show me, oh my God, you are a bleeping star. Step into your power, claim it. That was just for the tribe. Okay, so let's see. If you were drawn to the number 1, let fear be my motivation to shine. So you are one of the people that will really be getting a boost in courage. You will be moving into new territory and doing things that once made you afraid. Fear is my old friend. Fear comes to remind me of my strength. If you were drawn to the number 2, well dang, okay, 2, literally 2 cards flew out, so I'm going to take them both. You have, I expect magical things to happen all the time. Now these things I'm reading first are affirmations that you can use to enhance what the card is telling you. So with the fear, you're releasing fear, so you should affirm, let fear be my motivator to shine. With this one, you are opening up to magic, to expecting magic in your life. So I expect magical things to happen all the time. When I raise my expectations, the universe fulfills them. I'm so blessed. Yes, you are. And my number 2 is you have Family Day. I will call a relative today. I will spend time doing family activities or being with other families. All right. Let's get some advice from those who are drawn to the number 3. I'm just going to do a random pull out. My 3s, this is a special one. So if there's anyone you've been doubting, maybe a new boyfriend, girlfriend, lover, romantic interest, friend, community, this is coming through to let you know that this may be a special person or group. I deserve the best, and the best is coming to me now. Trusting is not easy, but I'm healing. My higher self tells me to keep this one around for a while. So if there's someone or some people you've been doubting, my 3s, and maybe you've been questioning, should I keep them around? Should I let them go? Spirit's coming through to say, keep them around a little longer. Okay? Maybe something special about this one. Okay? And if that doesn't resonate with you, then pick another number. All right, because that seemed kind of specific. And if you were drawn to the number 4, check yourself, get back in alignment. Step by step, I'm doing or starting activities that keep me connected to source energy. So my 4s, and you got 2 cards too. The second one says, if the vibe ain't right, get the hell up out of there or away from those people. Listen to your gut feelings. Wow, so my 4s, you got the opposite. You need to pay attention to the vibes of people that are around you or the environments you go into. There's some place that you go or some people that you get around and you just, in your gut, you just feel like, I don't belong here no more, or I don't belong here at all, or I don't like these people, or I feel like they don't like me. They said, get up out of there. However, do some activities that keep you connected to source, because being around these people or dealing with that community or whatever it is they're warning you about, it kind of disconnects you at times, okay? When you are around energies that are opposite of yours and you start to feed into them, which a lot of times social media can do, because you're looking at other people's stuff, you're looking at news you wouldn't necessarily look at, you have to have a way to keep yourself into alignment, to get yourself back into alignment, and not lose yourself. And so my fours, you're being advised to have some kind of maybe daily prayer or daily meditation, and to really just get away from any energies that don't feel good to you. Plain and simple. That's what I got for y'all. Make sure you watch the new moon forecast. It gives so much detail about this new moon in Virgo, as well as tips on how to better harness the energy and deal with the shifts that may be happening inside of you at this time. On that note, we're going to move on to Femhealing Move for the week. Want to be elevated, emotionally grounded, and physically feeling good? Well, join us every Saturday virtually for Femhealing African Dance. You will not regret it. This is a new segment I started. I've been having so much fun in my Femhealing African Dance workshops every Saturday that I decided to add a new segment where I'll pull a mudra card, hand mudra card. We're going to take that mudra. This is something I do in my workshop sometimes. We're going to take that mudra. We're going to do 4 deep grounding breaths, focusing on what that mudra is meant to activate within us. And then we're going to get up and learn a movement to do with that mudra. For those of you who like to connect to the ancestors, movement is one of the greatest and primary ways that STEAM does this. So I'll be right back with the Femhealing Move of the week. Okay, so first I'm going to pick a mudra, a hand mudra, from the Mudras for Awakening the 5 Elements. Let's see where we'll be focusing our energy today. Interesting. We have compassion, the Karuna Mudra. The Karuna Mudra assists you with compassion, joy, and harmony. The benefits are that it relieves allergies and nasal congestion. It assists with immune systems. It opens and directs breath to head and sinuses. You will be activating the element of air within and around you. To do this mudra, you cup the left hand with the palm facing in towards your heart center. You cup the right hand, palm facing outward. Bring the fingers of the right hand to touch at the tips and then place them inside the cupped left hand at the base of the fingers. Relax the shoulders back and down. Your focus is, I sense and open to perfect balance and understanding. I sense and open to perfect balance and understanding. I sense and open to perfect balance and understanding. I sense and open to perfect balance and understanding. Say it again. I sense and open to perfect balance and understanding. I sense and open to perfect balance and understanding. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. breathe in. And out. Last time, breathe in. And out. Follow me. Step, 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 step. Feet step in, out, in, out, in, out. Again, step, 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 step. Feet in, out, other way, in, out, again. Roll and breathe. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Watch my feet. Step, step, in, out. Step out, in, out, in, out. With the mudra, roll, roll, and in, out, in, out, in, out. One more time. Open up to compassion and feel that air inside and around you. Thank you. Here's the mudra up close. And I'll see you next time on Femhealing, African Dance Move for the week. Welcome to Lessons on Love. One of my favorite segments, I might add. Today is a really quick one. I'm going to do a pick-a-pow reading for you guys, and the pick-a-pow is going to be about finding the one. Because I know a lot of people are in relationships or situationships, and they're not really sure. Is this the one? Sometimes there are many signs that will say yeah, and then you jump in it and you're like, there's many signs that are saying no. So this reading will be to give you clarity. But first, let's talk about being alone. Because a lot of people end up in relationships they resent because they jumped into them based on trying to escape loneliness. If you enter a relationship because you are tired of being alone, that's not a good reason. That is, in fact, a recipe for disaster. Because when you are getting with someone because you don't want to be alone, it's almost like you're trying to escape yourself or aspects of your life that you don't want to deal with on your own. And a lot of times when we're put into situations where we're alone and there's no lover in our lives, it's because there's things within ourselves that we still need to work out. We still need to figure out. And even if you have your heart set on someone and they have their heart set on you, you guys are struggling to come together and meet and commit because you each still have things you have to work out. Maybe you need to get a divorce. Maybe you need to move out of your house. Maybe you need to deal with a mindset that you just cannot find the one. Maybe you need to deal with a mindset that you're just not good enough for someone to commit to and that you have to settle. These are things that can make a toxic relationship when somebody falls in love with someone because they don't want to be alone. You know this is you if you're in a situationship or a relationship and you're questioning. You're questioning, is this person the one? Why would you question that if your heart is telling you they are? The only thing that would make you question that is if there's aspects of yourself that still feel like unsure. If there's aspects of you that feel unsure and there's no reason behind why you're just not sure, it's because there's still things you need to figure out within yourself that require you to be alone for a little bit. And until you can fall in love with you, who's going to fall in love with you? You don't want to be with yourself alone. Who's going to want to be with you? Really think about that. If you're not entertaining to yourself, if you're not interesting to yourself, if you don't give yourself a boost or make yourself feel good, or if you can't have a good conversation with yourself even, who's going to want to do that with you? So I want you guys to really take a pause on searching for the one and realize the one has always been with you. You're the one. You're the one. And until you recognize that you're the one, you're going to constantly be searching outside of yourself. But once you realize you're the one, then your other one will automatically be magnetized to you. And that's all I have to say about that, really. In my experiences, I will say that I've enjoyed being alone. Maybe because I'm always around people. I always have my kids. My kids are always with me. So alone time for me is like a gift. And I think it becomes painful for me now because the man I love, the person I love, lives across the ocean. So now alone time for me doesn't feel like a break, but it can feel a little torturous. Like a little, I don't know, torturous, is that a word? Torture? I don't know. But it can be a little bit like torture to feel like you are on one bank and the one you love is across the ocean on another sandy bank, and you just can't get to each other, And I take that as there's obstacles, there's challenges that I still have to, get through in my own life. And there may be challenges that he does as well. However, me being alone with myself only becomes painful when I think of the distance. When I think negatively, like, will we ever unite? But when I'm in my energy of we are destined, then I don't feel that sorrow. I feel anticipation, excitement, and that's how you have to think. Even if you don't have someone in mind, have the mindset that they are already there, that they're getting their shit together while you're getting your shit together, and then when y'all get y'all shit together, y'all get together. You know what I'm saying? So that's the mindset you have to have, and it's not an easy one, but through meditation and visualizing your one coming in, you can make it through the period of being alone, as well as finding activities to do alone that you love. Like maybe taking an online workshop, dance class, something where you're feeling good and you don't need a whole lot of people around you. You know what I'm saying? Netflix and chill, unless you're one of the people that need to talk through your movies and shows. But, little things that you can do that, you enjoy doing by yourself are highly recommended right now, because I really feel like you all need to love on you big time. And that goes all the way back to the beginning of the episode where I'm talking about self-care and image and stuff like that. Get on it, y'all. Even if you're alone. Even if you ain't got nowhere to go. Even if you're taking yourself out on a date. Dress up, look good, feel good, enjoy yourself, because if you don't, no one will. And that's my advice. And now we can go to the pick a pile for Are You the One? Get somebody in your head now, and let's go. Hey guys, welcome to Lessons on Love the Pick a Pal segment. So this reading is all about finding out, is the person you're asking about the one? Now, you're going to select your pal according to the top card. The top card, of course, will be read last. Let me move my quartz and my citrine to the side. And yeah, let's get into it with Amina. So I'm going to shuffle these live, and you will see your top card placed on each pile, and you will select according to the card that you feel drawn to. All right, my pal ones, you have open mind. If you feel drawn to this card, then your message will be in pile 1. Pile 2, you have willpower. So if you are drawn to this card, then your message is in pile 2. Last but not least, pile 3, you have slow down to relax. So if you feel drawn to slow down to relax, then your message is in pile number 3. And so, taking a deep breath through your mouth, in and out, releasing any stress, any tension, anything you're feeling icky in your body, let it all go on that exhale. Let it go. Let God take care of it. Don't let that hang in your energy or your vibration. And let's get into it. I'll be back with pile number 1. Hey, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to open mind. And the card says, replace the old cycle with a new and exciting one. Replace the old cycle with a new and exciting one. So, I will read you the meaning of that card more in depth. Let's get into your reading. So, is this person the one? Let's take a look at the present situation and see. You have the 7 of Coins reversed. And the Shy of Cups reversed. That's the King of Cups. So I am getting a no. This person feels emotionally manipulative. And it feels like someone you've been waiting on for a very long time, maybe impatiently waiting on this person. But I feel like they manipulate you emotionally to keep you waiting. This person, I don't get a feeling that they will commit anytime soon. What I do feel is that this person likes to keep you hanging on. Maybe you feed an aspect of their ego, or they just like your company. They like that security that they know you will always be there. But Spirit is saying this is not the one. Not the one that you're meant to be with forever, put it that way. Maybe the one for now. So why did you meet this person? 2 of Wands. Got some kind of maybe journey or work to do together, or some kind of aspiration that's similar. You have the Page of Disc. Yeah, some kind of work you guys are supposed to do together. Something that's supposed to bring in money or prosperity. And the Chariot. Yeah. Moving quickly. So there's some kind of work, opportunity, some kind of journey or adventure or dream that you two are supposed to do and manifest together. And everything is a go for that. So if you're working with this person, continue to. If they have an idea, work with them on it. But I do get the feeling that There's some kind of opportunity that's going to come you guys' way that's going to make things move very quickly. So either you're going to end up traveling somewhere together, working on something together. Something that's going to bring in some kind of financial blessing. That's why you guys met. So what could challenge the union? We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. And the World reversed. So what could challenge this union is being stuck in old ways, old cycles, not being patient, not budgeting, overspending. Really has a lot to do with not taking your time and clinging to an old cycle. So your challenge will be to recognize where this relationship could be having you repeating a cycle that you've gone through already. Okay? This person, Knight of Pentacles reversed, moves very slow. They're not very good with how they handle their money either. These are challenges that could be in the midst of this union. So will this union ever bring a commitment? Let's see. You have 6 of Emotions, 6 of Cups that came through reversed. We have the 9 of Inspiration, which is the 9 of Wands, which also came through reversed. And the Knight of Materials, which is the Knight of Pentacles, again coming through reverse. I don't see a commitment with this person. This person seems like they are dragging their ass. It feels like you put a lot of work and energy into this, and you've been left feeling a lot of like regret. It's like thinking about the past, wishing you can do something over again. This does feel like someone that you've been dealing with for a while. It does feel like someone that whenever you try to cut them off, they find a way to reconcile and make their way back in. And you're getting straight confirmation that you're meant to do some kind of business or money-making venture with this person, not a relationship at all, okay? They will emotionally manipulate you in this relationship and make you feel like you have to stay around. Don't go for it. And that's interesting that your card of advice is open mind. Replace the old cycle with a new and exciting one. And here you have an old cycle repeating. So this is something that you have gone through before, either with this person or in other relationships. It's time for you to open your mind and release this old energy and let in a new one. So I will go to the book for you. Okay, open mind, open mind. Sorry, I went too far. And it says, "Oh, you with feet willing to move and a mind that is closed. Life rises in one who knows to open the mind as the river flows." That's a quote by Rumi. A spiritual gift helps you discern and choose wisely. You are now endowed with the ability to clarify your thought process and bring new light to a situation. This oracle invites you to boldly open the window of your mind to fresh insights, integrate your thoughts, place new value on your decisions, and confidently put them into action. Avoid criticizing beliefs that are contrary to your current way of thinking. Try to be open-minded and more positive. Analyze the situation and look at all sides of an issue. Okay? When you change an old, comfortable belief, you might feel uneasy and afraid for a time. This can make you feel vulnerable and unsure. Know that there is great value, freedom, and kindness in learning and listening to views other than your own. All right. There is no escape from experiencing fear and worry at times, but make an important distinction between feeling it and living it. You might be so caught up with achieving your next goal or the next item on your to-do list that you forget how wonderful life truly is. As Rumi suggests, Dream about the future. Concentrate on living in the now. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Concentrate on living in the now and create a dream about the future. This is how you become excited about something you are working on, grateful for what you have, and are able to dream about the possibilities of life. And the mantra this card gives you is, I am here in this world to experience joy. Repeat. I dedicate a portion of my everyday life to turning off all technology and slowing the pace of my life. I celebrate the present moment and live in gratitude. And that's what I have for you, my pal ones. Time to let go of an old cycle that keeps repeating and open up some new can come in. I hope this resonated with you guys. And I will see you again next time on Lessons on Love. I'll be back with pile number 2. Later. Hey, pile 2s, you were drawn to willpower. And your card says, improve your willpower to reduce your stress level. Improve your willpower to reduce your stress level. This is your advice card, and we read it last. So let's see. Are you with someone who's the one? Oh, my stomach is growling. Y'all must be hungry for this love. This must be somebody that I do feel like maybe it's a mutual feeling. I don't know. Let's see before I start talking. Are you the one? Is this person the one? We have the Empress reversed, which is Shabanu. And the 9 of Coins. Very interesting. I get the vibe that this person that you're asking about can be the one. With the 9 of Coins there, this person makes you feel valued or you really value them. One or the other. Either way, there's a lot of value in this relationship, a lot of joy and prosperity. But I do see some issues when it comes to creativity and nurturing. So either this person is overly nurturing, or you feel like they're not creative, they block your creativity. But there's something about financial stability that they bring. So it feels like they could be the one, but it's not a straight up yes. It's a could be with a few changes. So let's see what that could be. So why did you meet this person anyway? You have the Emperor. King of Disc, which is the King of Pentacles. A lot of rulers up in this reading. We got the Empress, the Emperor, the King, and Temperance. Okay, you met this person because they're meant to get you into your boss energy. This person is meant to inspire you to come out from under someone else's authoritative energy and become your own boss. This person is meant to inspire you to call in your own tribe of supporters, to grow your own business, and to stand in your prosperity. This person is also meant to bring some kind of harmony into your life, some kind of balance and peacefulness. Maybe where you felt alone, this person is a companion on your journey, or this person is like a great booster to you, like encourager, or some kind of nurturer. But it does seem like they brought into your life so that you will see that you are strong enough to be a boss, to rule things. The only thing I'm getting, you may be the masculine energy in the relationship, and I feel like the other person is more feminine. Even if they're a man, they have a more feminine energy. They are struggling to find themselves, I'm feeling like, They're not really clear on who they are, but they do have an ability to bring in abundance, to bring in prosperity. And so do you. And this is what that person is kind of bringing out of you, whether they're even abundant. They're bringing out of you your own ability to be abundant and to run your own life and your own business even. Wow. So what could challenge this union? You have temperance reversed. Indulging in too much of one thing over the other. Maybe this union is supposed to be balanced in career and love, and maybe it's an overindulgence in sexual energy with no focus on the love, or no sexual energy and just nurturing, or there's something that is being overindulged in. Maybe this person triggers addictions in you, but that's a challenge to the relationship, okay? Also, you have the Chariot reverse. This person makes you feel, they slow you down. And you feel like, well, one of the challenges is going to be moving forward quickly, because with the imbalance in harmonious energy within yourself and around your relationship, this relationship is not moving forward. It's moving almost, it feels like not at all, like it's being held back by spirit. So your challenge is going to be finding some kind of balance, because this is what the person was brought into your life to do, not to trigger addictions or trigger any imbalances in your life. If that's what they're triggering, then that's letting you know you guys have not done what you were meant to do together in this lifetime. So things are slowed up. This person does slow up your movement to an extent. Maybe they cause these addictive behaviors, or they cause you to question what you're doing. You feel confused, and so you don't move forward. That's going to be a challenge. Okay. So will this union ever become a committed one? We have Justice. Nine of Coins, Nine of Materials, reversed now. And the Ten of Cups, Ten of Emotions. This union can become a committed relationship. In fact, it can become one that's emotionally fulfilling, like the utmost, highest emotional fulfillment. However, it does feel like finances are in the way. Maybe this person feels financially good, but you don't. But this does feel like a justice, something that you deserve, something that they deserve. So it can become a committed relationship once you have done what you're meant to do together, which is you get into your boss energy, you start calling in your prosperity, so that you don't feel like a reverse Nine of Pentacles going into this and only feel emotionally satisfied but dependent on this person for finances, is what I'm hearing. You have the ability to be your own financial, bank, pretty much. You just have to get some things in balance, in harmony within you. Stop any addictions. That could be to drugs, to alcohol, to sex, to foods, to, and my stomach is growling really hard during this reading. I might have to pause before pile 3. So you have a real serious hunger for a commitment, I feel. Because when I got to the commitment part, my stomach was like, raw, y'all gonna hear me. So yeah, get your money right, and this could be a committed relationship. And your card Willpower, improve your willpower to reduce your stress level. So maybe you're stressing out because you feel like you're not going to be able to do this. You're not going to be able to get to a point where you feel financially comfortable and not dependent on a person. So let's see what the card says. Show me your face so I would be free from desire to see the roses. Stand tall so I would see nothing but you, the lofty cypress of my garden. No matter how much you hurt me, Hafiz would never turn away from you. For I found my freedom the moment I became a captive of your love. That is a quote by Hafiz. That's an ascended master. A life-changing moment has come to you in the fire of transformation, and it's calling you to say yes to love with your full will and conscious awareness. Hafiz is here to free your heart from temptation by guiding you to see the beauty of the beloved. When your heart shines with courageous love, you will have the capacity to override unwanted thoughts, feelings, or impulses by surrendering to love. You will have the willpower to resist short-term gratification in pursuit of long-term goals. When loving becomes your habit, it draws little, if any, willpower from you and frees up more of your energy for other things. Dear one, you are at a crucial point in your life. It is time to make a choice about your reason for being and what your life will stand for. If you feel that stress and normal self-control have depleted your resources, it's because you only have so much willpower. Let's see what options you have for increasing the pool of willpower you can draw from. This oracle is a guide for you to manage your stress levels by spreading love so you can increase your ability to resist pressure from others to follow a path not right for you. Being under high levels of stress means your body's energy is used up in acting impulsively. And I see this temperance reverse. It makes sense. And making decisions based on short-term outcomes. Self-affirmation can help you be more confident and have more self-control when you're running out of energy. And the mantra for you, for this card, is, I can manage my stress levels, repeat, and direct my willpower to follow love. And that's what I have for you, my pal twos. I feel like these readings are really making a lot of sense. And I hope they are for you as well. I'll see you again in the next episode of Sit With Me or Lessons on Love, whatever you come here for. Sending you light and love. And all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. I'll be back with pal number 3. Later. Hey, pal 3. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to slow down, to relax, break, to enjoy the beauty around you. This is your advice card. We'll read that last. So, are you with the one? Is this person you're thinking of the one? You have 7 of Wands. Did come through reversed. And the 2 of Coins. I see why you have slowed down to relax. So you're getting, it's like this person is the one, but there's a fight around being with this person. It does feel like you're being told here you will have opposing forces against this relationship and that you're going to have to stand your ground. And maybe you have been and you're getting to a point where you want to give up. You're like, is this worth it? Am I standing my ground for something that really is worth it? And what I see with the 2 of Coins is you have the ability to juggle. So you have the ability to focus on your money and focus on other things. So it does feel like maybe you have a lot of work going on at this time and that's what's making you tired, or you have to do a lot of work to make this relationship manifest, or you're juggling maybe family and career with your relationship. Whatever the case may be, right now it looks like you have it imbalanced. Okay? And you are being shown that though there is opposition against this relationship, you just need to go within. It's like eyes closed, head down. Don't focus on anything or anyone else around you. Okay? I feel like this is something you have to feel internally. But it does look like this person could be the one. Okay? Why did you meet this person? The Moon. Okay, I'm not even going to read into that yet. The World. Sheesh. Major Arcana. This feels like a very faded relationship or union. And the Devil. Wow. 3 Major Arcana cards. So, why did you meet this person? Well, for one, this person, not only do they spark you from an emotional tip, they spark your intuition. They have a mystery about them. But there's some things major you're supposed to do with this person that are beneath the surface and not yet able to be seen. They're not really going to show me. But what they are showing me is that this person was meant to bring you into a whole new cycle, a whole new world, freeing you up from something that was obsessing over you or you were obsessing over. This person is meant to activate your sexual energy again. Maybe you were kind of so focused on balancing work and family or whatever that you have not been focusing on your sexual gratification or your sensuality. So this person is meant to open you up sexually, to free you of any inhibitions, and to free you from any person or thing that obsessed over you or you obsessed over, to get that energy out of here, to bring you into a new cycle, which may even feel like a whole new world to you, a whole new life, and just have you trust that it's all coming in. This person is meant to touch you in an emotional way and make you know that it is okay to be an emotional being, and that it's okay to be sexually charged and open and free. Okay, so what could challenge this union? I mean, we already see a little challenge there. We have the Moon again reversed. This is crazy how these cards are coming up more than once. And the 9 of Swords reversed. So what can challenge this situation is you conjuring up things, coming up with things, listening to stuff that isn't true, stressing out about things that you're conjuring in your own mind that really don't exist. You are the challenge to this relationship. You. Yeah. What could challenge this union is you not trusting the process, you listening to other people, and you just creating worries in your mind that really don't exist. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. So check yourself, boo. Okay. And will this union bring a commitment? We have the King of Materials, which is the King of Pentacles. This person's very loyal. Very, very loyal. We have Strength. And the Page of Inspiration, which is the Page of Wands. You got a straight up yes. This union is going to bring a commitment, even if it hasn't come in yet, because I see a lot of roads and bridges and journeys. And so it does feel like maybe you're at a distance from this person, or there's some things in your life you have to take care of first in order to get to them. But this person is going to be very loyal to you. They're going to be someone who's going to be very good with money, who is going to even assist you from going from one life into a more prosperous one. I feel like a lot of prosperity with the flowers and the apple fruits growing and the sun. It just feels like a whole new life and world you'll be walking into. It will take strength and courage, because you see here you do have opposing forces. And when I say opposing forces, that ain't the spirit world. That's actual people around you who don't want to see you and this person together. Okay, could be family members, could be friends with the quotations. And some of these people may even think they mean well. So don't just count them all as horrible. But some of these people are jealous. They feel like you get it all. You have it all. So be aware of that. You will need your strength. But she's holding an 8 symbol in her hand, a symbol of infinity. So this feels like a commitment that will be a lifetime. And with the page of inspiration here, you will always be passionate and excited. This person will always, and you will always for them, spark some kind of passion and excitement in them and opportunities to do amazing things together. And the sex is going to be amazing. If y'all haven't had any already with them, it's going to be on fire. Okay? I'm just letting you know. And you have slow down to relax. Break to enjoy the beauty around you. Maybe you are working so hard at bringing this union together that you are not taking a moment to just enjoy the beauty of it. So I'm going to read you from the book, Slow Down to Relax, which pretty much speaks for itself, but let's go. Patience is not just sitting and waiting. It is visioning. It is looking at the thorn and seeing the rose, looking at the night and seeing the day. Lovers are patient and know that even the moon needs time to become full. Quote by Ascended Master Rumi. There are times when we feel weary, drained, and fatigued. Everything seems to be moving at its normal pace, yet our usual energy, drive, and motivation take a bit of a dive. This is when our body and soul are telling us to slow down, take care, and not burn ourselves out. The time has arrived to sit back, relax, and focus on foreseeing the future. Rumi carries a powerful message. Turn your focus inward and toward your spiritual development. Didn't I say inward? You see, I'm looking inward. All right. You are being called to slow down to see more of the beauty around you. Rumi wants you to realize, if you haven't already, that the power is within you. Oh my God, this feels like everything I just told you. It's you. Okay. I'm sorry. And you can create anything you wish. All the answers you've been looking for are revealing themselves to you now. But first, you must make the time to connect with the inner source of your divine power. By quieting your mind, not only will you be able to see things more clearly and less reactively, but the spaces in your mind may bring forth some amazing insights. Whether it is a past life pattern or something you have learned, it is time to set yourself free so you may live more creatively and step into your true power. So the mantra for you, my Pal 3s, is, I am determined to fill more of my time, repeat, with peace and to relax for as long as I need to renew. I am determined to fill more of my time with peace and to relax for as long as I need to renew. Wonderful reading. That's what I got for you, my Pal 3s. I hope this resonated with you guys. I enjoyed this session of Lessons on Love today, and I look forward to the next one. I'm sending y'all so much light and love, peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. Bye. So guys, that's the end of today's episode. I will see you again September, I think the 29th. It's going to be a special, super duper special episode where I will also be doing the full moon forecast within the episode. So there will be no lunar vibes with Amina for the full moon on the 29th. They will be in the Sit With Me episode. So be here for the next episode. I'm like so hyped. That's my hype dance. All right, y'all. Sending y'all so much love. Thank you for your support. I swear, this channel would be nothing without your donations, without your booking, readings. I don't do this to get rich, obviously. I do this because I love it. I love talking to the ancestors. I love connecting to light energy and the guides. And I love being a vessel for God to work through. And if you're here, so do you. So I'll see you next time on Sit With Me. Bye.